Hi everyone, here is Yuhan Yang and I'm the coordinator of our group PAWTY. Our first test is about this Raspberry Pi. Well, it's a mini computer I think and it's 4 cores. And for my test in this group project, of course, it's build this Raspberry Pi, install it and gather everybody is here and build our GitHub and Slack. So what I learned from this, well, of course, I learned from this is how to install this Raspberry Pi and how to use the PAWTY. Well, PAWTY maybe is a connected things to SSH. I learned this in system level class, but I just used it to connect to Snowball. And now I can know how to connect to Raspberry Pi, this small computer. And the other thing I learned from this is how to code on assembly language and Linux systems, because I haven't seen anything about Linux systems before. And the third thing is that, of course, I know how to deal with the errors with Raspberry Pi. Because the SD card at first is broken, so there are so many errors here. And to deal with this, I searched Google and they told me that I need to change the command line.txt or other result and change it for about 20 times. At last I find it was SD card's problem. I change the SD card, everything goes right. So for my future job, I think my future job will be more closer to EE, not CS. That's why I know about assembly language, I know about the circuits, and even I know about the signals and systems. For this reason, I think assembly language will be a very important part in my future job, because I need to deal with hardware, and even sometimes maybe I will build some computers by myself. For the most challenging thing in my group, of course, is this SD card. Yeah, as I say that it took me a lot of time, though it looked like a funny experience, but it's really a challenging thing for me. So now, it's our next member.
My name is Walter, and I was in charge of the second portion of the code that involved the arithmetic1 file. And with it, originally I had to edit the file, so I had to use VI editor to fix it because it wasn't debugging properly. And I think I could actually use that in my future classes because I'll probably make more mistakes later on, and I need to know how to edit, correct them, and debug properly. And so the most challenging part of the project was finding time where all the group members could get together and cooperate on the code.
I'm Wiley Gray. My task was to code the first .s file. I've learned the basics of Raspberry Pi programming and I've gained a better understanding of the use of registers. I can use this knowledge to help build integrated systems in robotics and consumer applications like security systems. And the most challenging part of this activity for me was learning the interface and just the commands.
Hi, my name is Aldrich Tambajon. I'm the facilitator for this group, and my job is to also type the report once everything's finished. I learned from this lab how important it was to have good synergy among group members and how good synergy can really help with communication, working amongst each other. And I also learned how important it is to learn how to solve things by yourself. So instead of having a superior helping you, because they're not always going to be there to help. And I learned an important thing in this class was soft skills, basically. Just talking to group members, communicating with everyone, learning how to collaborate effectively. And I would feel that if I use those soft skills in my academic and my job, it'll help me a lot and help progress my skills as a computer science major or a computer programmer. The most challenging thing was in the beginning of this project where Yuhan had a lot of difficulty with the Raspberry Pi. That was the most challenging thing because it delayed the report, it delayed everything by about a week. So I believe, yeah, that was definitely the worst encounter for this project.
My name is Samantha Wolenick. My task for the project was to edit the video, and I think one of the most important things I learned during this project was the importance of peer programming and group communication skills. I think those are good things to have in my future projects, future classes, and in my career. I also learned a little bit about Linux commands, and I think that's going to be helpful in my future classes like systems level and anything else. One of the most challenging things was just trying to understand the code and the debugging at the beginning. And it was also a little difficult learning to edit the video, learning like the software to edit the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Tamwin and I'm very interested on coding. My style on this project is writing the code. The most important thing that I learned in this project is working as a group. We have different background, different ability and knowledge. By working together, we have a chance to learn from each other, and I have also improved myself to be better. The most challenging in this project is learn how to code in rapidly. The easy step can be hard if you don't understand it. On the next assignment, I think we need to more organize things to make it faster.